Hi Scorpio, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your love read. All right. So, welcome to House Radio. So let's get into it. What do you have here, Scorpio? What are Scorpio's feelings towards? Card popped out. You deserve love. All right. So you've been doing a lot of self-care, self-love practices, paying attention to the red flags. Of course, you're a Scorpio. Yay. All right. So let's see here. It's safe for you to love. You're going back and forth with yourself. Retreat, wedding, making the effort. You want marriage. You want commitment, full on commitment. But what I'm seeing here, oh, card fell. Past life relationship. But what I'm seeing here is that this may be someone that you've dealt with before, or you just have a strong connection with this person. But there's some type of red flags that have you in a space of, look, if you want to make this right, you need to make the effort. If you want to make this right, you need to do something. Make some type of move that, makes me feel comfortable. Because what I'm seeing here is that you've been working on opening your heart more, possibly. The Nine of Wands, yep. You've been working on opening your heart more because you may be a little defensive when it comes to what it is that you've been through. And, you're kind of in a space where you're licking your wounds and paying attention to what has happened in the past. What is this? Pay attention to the red flag. Justice and the King of Cups. Is this person fair? Is this someone who is, do they break the law, right? And what laws in general, right? What is this retreat or a disconnect have to do with anything? Ten of Swords. All right. So maybe there's something that happened here in the recent past. Has you feeling as though, this shit is over, it's done, it's a wrap. You want to look for somebody else, or you want to open up in a different type of way. It's just that you've come to your breaking point. Ace of Pentacles. You're ready for something new, ready for something solid, ready for some abundance to come in. The Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. You must have had some type of dream or epiphany that says that the person that you're going to marry is coming, but you have to also put in the work necessary. Six of Pentacles to get that reciprocation that you so are longing for. But that does not negate from the fact that there must be someone in your energy at this time. What is this? Whatever else you want to clarify here, because I pulled a lot of cards. The Knight of Swords, communication. You try to, if possible, try to keep from flying off the handle or communicating something before it's time to allow this person to talk to you or reach out to you. Because with that Knight of Swords, the wind may be blowing and you just might be feeling and ready to show him what it is that you're knowing. Ace of Swords, communication. So someone is going to reveal the truth to you right after you already walk away and become complacent. You may be in a space where you just, I'm in a space where I don't want it. You just want commitment. You want commitment. You're feeling confident, charismatic, a social butterfly. Six of Swords, you're ready to transition into something new. Six of Wands, you're ready to have a success. Four of Swords, you've been really thinking about this and contemplating this. What is it that you want, right? What is this past life relationship? Six of Cups. So we're going to look into it. So someone from your past is coming back. So maybe that's why that card fell out earlier, in addition to all of these other cards, because you are in a space where you are realizing what it is that you want, what you need to walk away from, who you need to walk away from, what it is that you need to do in order for you to manifest something new or walk into a brighter future and be open to, be more open to receiving what it is that you have been thinking about, dreaming about, contemplating, and what it is that needs to be worked on in order for you to get that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is this past life person? Because apparently Scorpio walking into something else. All right, what is this past life person's feelings for Scorpio? This person from the past with that Six of Cups. Free yourself, soulmate. Okay, so with this person that's coming in, I feel like it's someone that you've dealt with before and they finally saw the light. But here's the thing. They may be in a space where they're just not getting back on their feet. They also may be in a space where they want you to forgive them for something they feel like they've learned. There's going to be a deep conversation. It may be after sex, during sex, or something, because passion is here. Forgiving and learning, calling your soulmate. This person may be in a space where they finally are getting themselves together. Six of Swords, yeah. They may be finally getting themselves together and wanting to communicate with you. They may have had a change of residency here. But overall, they also may be in a space that when you communicate with them about what recently went on with you, they want, they may be supportive in the direction that you are going. And they may provide you some type of clarity on the direction that you are going. What is this soulmate energy? Two of Wands. 1 + 1 is 2. Progress, the connection. Knight of Cups is someone that is very, they have feelings, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. What is this Passion card? 8 of Cups. This may be somebody that you had a rendezvous with in the past and left it out. Now y'all are in a space where y'all are going to communicate about it. And now that this person understands where you are coming from, they didn't want to see it at first. Now they have matured a little more. Now they want to see it. All right. The Empress. Y'all are having some type of conversation. Maybe this is someone that you had a child with, the Lovers and the Hierophant. But this may be who it is that you are committing to, whoever this person is. What is this Empress card? They may have their index finger may be a little different from their other fingers. 10 of Wands. This person is going to tell you about all the burdens that they've gone through, all the things that they've gone through. It may have been a lot for them. So a lot happened quickly and they weren't ready. What is this forgiving and learning? 2 of Swords. They don't know how to communicate this, but they want to. They may be guarded. Ace of Cups, but I feel as though they will make a decision because they won't love the Magician. Calling in your soulmate and the Magician. Knight of Cups and Temperance. They want to make sure that they are making the right decision and not just going off of what it is that they feel. This person does have a lot of feelings, like I told you earlier. The Knight of Swords, I feel like whatever they tell you, sometimes they trip over their words. Sometimes they're in a space where they communicate probably too much, too fast, too soon. So by them having the Knight of Swords, and what I told you earlier about the Knight of Swords when it came out for you, they will come in with a lot of information, a lot of things that you may even have in common, the way that you view certain things, and it may be kind of like, what the fuck? They may tell you some stuff that you thought about, tell you some stuff that you had dreams about. And, now Scorpio, calm down. Don't be thinking that they doing something now. Let me see. What do you have here? 7 of Pentacles. This person is working on getting their stuff together. They're also in a space of assessing everything that they've gone through and where they are now. This may even be someone who recently had a death in their family. They may be having visions and seeing and hearing the person, and they may communicate that with you, but they may think that you're going to think that they're crazy or something like that. It's like they'll keep going back and forth with themselves about what it is they're communicating to you. I don't want to sound crazy. I know this sounds crazy. I know I'm weird. Like, no, Scorpio gets it, honey. Trust me. What is this Passion card? 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands. All right, like I said, I think that in the past y'all may have did a little 1-2, and this person walked away from commitment, didn't express any type of commitment, but now they want a success with you after some type of betrayal, some type of mishap, okay? Leaving you out, okay? 8 of Wands, communicating exactly what it is they want, feeling as though this is the right time, divine timing is at play. What is this forgiving and learning? 4 of Pentacles, this person is very steadfast about, what it is that they are saying, what it is that they are doing. They're willing to do the work. They're adamant about it. 7 of Cups. But they don't want to come off as, and the High Priestess, they don't want to come off as someone who is playing games. I really feel as though with this 7 of Cups, what's happening here is that this person may have certain types of dreams. Sometimes they confuse their own emotions, so it confuses other people because they communicate certain things when they probably shouldn't. The Ace of Pentacles, but they do want to offer something stable with you. These reasons are getting weird until Capricorn. Okay, let me see here, because your read split up over there at the beginning. Like, what the hell is going on? Let me see. What is this? What do you have here? What is the action for this forgiving and learning? The 6 of Cups. Looking over the past and really facing themselves in the mirror. Sometimes they don't like to. They also may be in a space where they are ready to communicate with you one-on-one. It may be good for you to communicate with this person under a moon. They're ready to walk away from all the trials and tribulations that y'all went through in the past and move forward with progress, determination, but also passion. And they want to take this slow. So try not to rush them or try not to put too much on them really early, and don't do it to yourself either or allow anyone to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all have five cards with two people in them. All right. One card with a unicorn stuck in the goddamn some shit. What do you have here for my beautiful Scorpios? 4 of Swords. This person has dreams about you. They pray and try to figure out what it is that is best for them. 5 of Cups. They've been through a lot. Within their thoughts, they had a change of heart. They know what it is that they need to do. 7 of Cups, but they try not to be in a space of confusion. This person knows what they want. 9 of Cups. They know what they want. They are not very young. Knight of Wands. They are in a space where they still aren't very grounded. But they want this new beginning. They want this adventure. They want to try this out. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that a person has what is like, what do you want? Like, usually people be like, what do you bring to the table? Like, what do you want to be brought to the table? What are your expectations? Like, what is it that you want? Because with this person, you have to really, ask them what they want and let them, in some type of way, your way. When you ask them what they want, you let them know that, okay, if that's what you want, I can at least offer some of that, the others we can work on. But also you want to be in a space where you are letting them know that you hear them, because people do want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. So you want to let them know that you do hear them. But at the end of the day, okay, you are also adamant about them, proving, showing and proving because of the past. Solidify. Ace of Pentacles. So make this solid, baby. All right. I also feel as though, this is a new beginning. This is a turn of events that is happening here. What else do you have here? 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. So they are communicating with you. They're asking you, are you still single? They want to be sure that you are still single. They also want, because they are afraid of getting their heart broke. They are afraid that, the shit that they've done to people is going to come back on them type person. Okay. So they want to communicate certain things. What is this 3 of Swords? The 5 of Wands. They don't want no drama. They not, they don't mind competing, but at the end of the day, they don't like secrets, or they don't like things to be held back, and they don't like okay, with this Moon card and this 5 of Wands, all these cards right here, they don't like to they don't mind competing, but they don't want to have no secret competition. You know what I'm saying? How some people be like, oh no, I'm only dating you. I'm only this with you. And it's like, no, there's more than just me. And they find out, then they're gonna be mad. What is this Moon card and this 5 of Wands? The Knight of Swords. Oh, that was a Page of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Okay. So you got a Page of Swords and a 9 of Swords. So this person, may be stalking you or watching your pages or what have you. They may even be in a space where they don't think that you're going to take their offer or receive what it is that they are saying. They're trying to communicate something that will have you to really take them serious. 7 of Swords. And not look as though they're aligned. What is this 7 of Swords these folks got going on? Because hold on. The Lovers. They don't want no lies in a relationship. They want truth. But they got to prove themselves. That's why that forgiving and learning is so important, and really taking the steps to not do the same shit over again. 2 of Pentacles, working together, working this out, balancing the pros and cons, but overall, balancing practicality and spirituality. 7 of Pentacles. This person's trying to figure out what to do next, right? What to do next before saying, yeah. 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. What do they need? What will they have to relieve themselves of? What has to go in order for them to move forward? And of course, with that 8 of Cups and that 7 of Pentacles, whatever it is that they decide to move forward, however they decide to do that, they want it to be advantageous.